All right, here with Princess Anne class of 2026 point guard Styles Clemmons at the VHSL Virginia Live period at the Springfield St. James facility. Styles, you're starring with the Boo Williams travel team on the 1600 circuit as well. How's the off-season grind and summer going for you thus far?
Yeah, it's going good, man. Every day, probably 3 workouts a day, practice. It's going good.
Your teammates with a number of talented guys. I know Keon, Fats Mitchell from Norview. What have you gained from the summer experience and grown as a player with? What would you kind of pinpoint as far as the things that have helped you here?
Just playing with a lot of good players, know how to adjust to the game and stuff. So it's a lot of good players on the court. So you got to know how to stand out with all the good players on the court.
Sure. Yeah. Freshman year, you end up helping Princess Anne go to states for the first time in boys basketball in a long time. This past year, I know it was an early exit, but another all-region, all-state performance. What was different in your game and the season from freshman to sophomore year, if you kind of look back on it?
Man, it's a good question. Just new teammates. I feel like my freshman season, I don't know, this is a different experience, so I had a hard time adjusting my sophomore season.
Sure. Well, you came in, I think, as a freshman. People maybe not have known who you were. Now defenses team try to stop you a little bit. So what do you think on the court separates you? Because it feels like you can score at well at times, you get to the basket at well. What do you think are your best traits as a basketball player?
My burst of speed, getting paint touches, finding open people, getting a bucket when I want. Everything for real, I can do everything.
What do you work on? What do you study, and how do you get better as a player? What are the things you do to improve your game even more?
Watch film, watch a lot of film, and then stay in the gym. That's the only thing you can do to get better. Stay in the gym, stay consistent, stat days.
Sure. Now you got some offers on the table so far. Give us the schools that are recruiting you the hardest at the moment. Who's offered you at this point?
Schools that's recruiting me the hardest is probably Virginia Tech and VCU. VCU is staying in touch, so them 2 schools right there.
In-state schools. Have you been either place?
No, sir. No,
okay.
Sir. I've been to VCU though.
You've been to VCU. Okay. Yes, what do you think about the Rams? And they're known for years past of playing that havoc style. Did what they do appeal to you at all, or?
Man, VCU is a nice facility, man. Practice facility is crazy. The coaches love me. It's this whole nice experience.
Sure. You mentioned Virginia Tech. What is it about the Hokies and ACC that intrigues you?
I haven't visited there, but the coach, man, Coach JD, he's been keeping in touch with me, checking on me and seeing how I'm doing. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, I know Mike Young was here at Virginia Live on Saturday, in fact, from Virginia Tech, the head man there. And you've been on an unofficial to UVA as well, right?
Yes,
what,
sir.
What do you think of the Cavaliers? And they show much interest? And is that a school that could be in the picture potentially?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. UVA facility is nice again. Coaches, I know the head coach. I really like him. I like the school.
Yeah, Coach Bennett's won a national title for sure too. Do you have any dream offers or favorites growing up here? Or?
No, not yet. Not
yet. Okay, gotcha. Any interest from other schools that haven't offered thus far?
No.
Okay, so
other than
what would you tell a school what they're getting in Styles Clemmons? Because there's a lot of good guards out there, a lot of good guards with bursts, your size. Billy, what do you think will separate you and make you an impact player at the college level?
I'm gonna compete every night. I want to win. I'm gonna make sure the other guard is getting hell for me. I'm gonna win the matchup.
Gotcha. Last 2 for you. New coach for you guys, Greg Montgomery, stepping in as an assistant. Glad that the new head coach is someone that you're familiar with.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, it's definitely a new experience. I like it. Hey, we'll see what that got for the season, man. I feel like it's gonna be a good season.
Sure. And lastly, what can people expect from Styles Clemmons and the Cavaliers coming up? I know you got to finish up the summer strong with Peach Jam, so you got your probably your mindset and goals on that. But give me what's kind of the next 8 to 12 months when we're talking about you. What do you hope to accomplish and people see out of your game?
Do better than last year. That's the only thing that matters. Do better than last year. Don't lose in the first round. Maybe get the states. Do better than last year.
He's a playmaker for the Princess Anne Cavaliers out of Virginia Beach and Boo Williams travel team. Styles Clemmons, class of 2026. Thanks so much.
Yes, sir.